night, you guys, it's just like a month ago or two maybe, but I just grabbed a notebook off the counter and I just started writing jokes. The problem is that notebook was my recipe book. I need to change those things because last night my lasagna bombed. Knock, knock. Oh, come on, Steamboat. Ready? It's more like, who's there? Okay, ready?
Who is it?
Yeah, ready? Knock, knock. Who's there? And never mind, it's just my lasagna again. I told you it bombed. Getting older, you guys. My body's changing. My perception's changing. I have to eat things I didn't have to eat before. Viagra. And the fact that I use Viagra is no indication of my age. It's the fact that I don't care if you guys know. Here's some other ways to tell I'm getting older. The only video game I play is Credit Karma. 720. Level up. Did you guys know this? DTF does not stand for down to fish. I have a buddy that still won't text me back. And the older I get, I realize there's only two kinds of people in this world. There's people that eat cereal in the bathtub, and people that don't smoke weed. I eat cereal in the bathtub. It's for my mental health. I recently just started driving for Uber, and that's really just to give my mom something to brag about. But there's things you're gonna learn when you drive for Uber. And you learn that everybody's out there just fighting the good fight, you know. You learn that service industry workers are the best tippers. And you learn that strippers leave a residue that only the popular product from the 90s, Simple Green, can remove. You learn that some people, they don't want to talk. They need to. Some people, they don't want to shut up, but they need to. Like I said, most of my interactions working for Uber have been pretty pleasant. Except for one night, I had been out all night long driving kids from bar to bar, then finally get everybody back home again. And about 5:30 in the morning, this woman gets in the back seat of my Uber, and she says, "It smells like weed in here." And I had had a long night, and I was like, "Ma'am, you're good. Most people can't smell the weed over the sex in the urine." Needless to say, the rest of her ride to her opening shift at Wendy's was completely silent. She got out of the car. I said, "Have a nice day." She slammed the door and she walked off. 5 stars and a $3 tip. Who knew? Also, I've met this group of people driving Uber. Did you guys know that there is a whole group of beautiful, successful, independent power women, and they prefer to hook up with blue-collar guys? Yeah. So fellas, fucking stay broke. BBS. Bitches be slumming. Broke power, right? And ladies, you know what they say? Once you go broke, you're gonna have to pay for dinner. And I tried it, but it made me feel uncomfortable and inadequate. You know, I even lied to her about my accomplishments. I told her I took a shower every day. But ultimately, we were just from two different worlds, you know? She's never been with a guy as rough as me, and I've never been with a woman who has a relationship with her father, so there's that. Also from experience, I'll tell you, there is no more dangerous predator than a 45-year-old divorced woman who's 2 margaritas deep and she's in the backseat of my car. Yeah, I call them Uber Cougars. And it's not just women, it's guys too. The other night, I picked up this guy and he gets in, and we're driving along and we're chit-chatting, and there was a break in the conversation, you know, and he just went silent for a moment. And he said, "You ever hook up with dudes?" And the wild side of me was like, "Do it!" But the more reserved, you know, more sensible side of me was like, I should probably be more well-rested before my first man-on-man sexual experience. I was flattered and offended at the same time. I mean, on one hand, he wants to do me, right? And you know, I get it. But on the other hand, you know, fucking put in some work, dude. It was early enough in the morning, he could have taken me out to breakfast. You know, feed me. Feed me, then fuck me. You know? And I realize this joke is starting to sound like instructions, but it's not. So calm down. I dropped him off and I drove away. I did double back and fuck him. For the record, I dropped him off and I drove away. Oh my god. I'm just kidding. I never dropped him off. 5 stars and a $3 tip. Thank you guys very much. Have a great night.